Guys, I got some bad news. I messed up. I messed up big time. I remade a video. I recorded a video, and I didn't like it, so I didn't edit it. And in my sadness, I decided to open a pack from my box because worst case scenario, what? I open a rainbow foil common and then have one less pack in the box? But, no. I opened my pack and I got this. Gauntlets of Iron Will. And as you know, in heavy hitters, if you hit the legendary, that's it. The box is dead. There's nothing left in the box. Or is there? Because we have not found the cold foil yet. All we have are rainbow foils and 2 majestics. There is still a chance, a small chance, there's something in this box, and we will find out. So, yeah. Hello, and welcome to my workshop. Yeah, I pulled one of this, and that was kind of cool. Too bad I was off camera. So, we still have more packs to go through. We're going to open it, and we're going to talk about accessories. Ignore my phone. We're going to talk about accessories because that's what I was talking about, and I really feel like I got off subject talking about it because I was too focused on opening 5 packs from the 5 packs I bought from my Cracker Bobble, and it really distracted me looking through all those packs. And for anyone curious, the only thing that those packs gave me was Cosmic Awakening. That's it. Nothing else from those packs besides commons and rares. So let's look through this pack real quick, and we'll talk about accessories and the good, the bad, the fun, and the nothing pack that you can get with accessories. Now, if you're new to card games, you're probably not sure what I'm talking about, as you think, well, you already have the cards. What else do you need? And don't most of the cards already have their own accessories, quote unquote? And yeah, sort of. Some of them do. Like Flesh and Blood does a pretty decent job at making sure you have tokens for whatever you need. Agility, gold, as of recently, Steam counters. No energy counters, though. Resource counters have not been a thing, ever. I don't know why. As long as this game has been around, they have not made a designated resource counter. And now with the armory decks, we have -1 counters for armor. So there's a lot of stuff in-game that can solve your problems. So why would you need accessories? Huzzah. And the answer is twofold. 1, bling. And 2, to cover something that maybe LSS forgot to account for. For example, before Armory Deck Dash, there really was no Steam counters. Well, thanks to creators like Fab Metal Tokens, yeah, and as well as some other makers out there, you can make or get your own Steam counters. Here's some I made myself. As you can see, there's a few different variations, and here's the big one that Metal Fab tokens make. So when you have a Steam counter situation, you can use it for that. You need a resource counter? Guess what? TCG Ted once made his own resource die. And so on and so forth, to the point that it gets kind of weird from there. For example, you have the special dice for Metal Fab tokens, and while you don't ever need these, they look cool, but you don't ever need them. And yeah, that's really what accessories are. They are there to help you. Besides sleeves and a playmat, these are here to help you keep track of the game state. From your resource tracker to your war and peace tracker. So you know, oh yeah, that's right, I'm on peace, I can't swing my weapon this turn. But all these accessories can get rather expensive rather quickly if you're not careful. You're probably looking at this table and thinking, oh my god, there's like probably over $100 of accessories there. Maybe. Though some of them I didn't buy, to be honest. And some of them I made. And that's probably something to look into if you want to continue playing trading card games, is where to get accessories from, when to stop getting accessories, and maybe when it's time to get a little creative and make your own. And I'm not just talking about going to ChessX and asking them to make it, though it's not a bad idea. I've done it myself as well. I really can't show the logo because it says too much, but I have made my own custom dice before, but I'm talking about actually making your own accessories. And not just steam counters, but whatever you want to make. You see them every now and then on Twitter or on Blue Sky, where someone likes to be a little artsy and make something. And it's a really fun way to practice a hobby or make a new hobby outside of just paying for cards and buying accessories. Even something as simple as just designing a playmat, whether you print it or not, it's up to you, but designing one could be something fun as well if you're really into like graphic design and whatnot. Me, myself, I'm a machinist by trade. My main job actually is machining, and making my little accessories is a good way to practice my skills while also making something cool for myself and sometimes for a friend, as I do have someone who wants one of these, one of my spin down heavy hex counter, which could be a die if I move numbers around. But yeah, people like Thai Card Shop, they didn't just start off selling their accessories. They made them first, and then as interest grew, they kept making more and selling them, and now they are one of, if not the top place to get your oversized die for Flesh and Blood, and maybe other games in the future, but currently just Flesh and Blood. Metal Fab Tokens started off by making steam counters. They just made, not the big one, just the regular size ones. Or at least so the story goes. They started off making steam counters and worked their way up to making all kinds of games, which they grew pretty quick if you think about it. And then there's more out there if you can find them. But the joy of making your own for yourself is something that can't be overlooked. And sure, it might not always be the cheapest. If I were to compare the cost of this steam counter versus the cost of this steam counter, you would think, obviously this is cheaper. But if you account for the cost of the brass, plus the need of a steam machine to make it, etc., you'd be surprised to find that the price really is kind of similar. If not, maybe higher, depending how long it takes you to make it. But it's something that you made, or in this case, I made, and it's pretty unique. And sure, big companies, I know Metal Fab Tokens is not a big company, but big boys, big dogs have a little bit extra they can do with their colorful dice and stuff that you just can't beat because they have connections and manufacturers. But don't let it stop you from trying your own little fun in life. And who knows, maybe you can sell your own product, or at the very least, pick up a whole new hobby outside of TCGs or inside TCGs. The world's your oyster, and have fun with that. Anyways, yeah, I think we can open one more pack because, like I said, there's probably a cold foil somewhere in this box. There should be. And while it sucks that the legendary's gone, the cold foil takes up its own slot. And while it's probably a cold foil common, at this point, I'm debating whether or not just opening the whole box in one rambling video, which don't ever do that well. But at least the box will be done, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. So let's skip to the back and see if we got anything good. No, we did not. So this box is still holding back its M's. I don't know when we'll see it. Maybe you know. I don't know. But hey, more packs to go. And maybe more topics. And maybe a change to this setup here, which we'll see in the future. For now, I gotta get my Blitz deck ready for my armory, so that way I can hopefully win a Spirit of Christmas, which is a whole different subject. Maybe we'll talk about it next time. Anyways, I've been the Mad Mechanologist rambling about accessories. Do you have accessories? Do you like accessories? Are you an are you a simple player who just prefers using what the game gives you? Do you prefer using these little mini tokens, or do you like making your own? Let me know. Have a good day. I'm going to go work on something else.